to another episode of the City Chat. My name is Shawn. Ba 2.
I'm Cliffy B. You can't do these kind of intros and expect me to come out with something because I'm just shook.
Yeah.
Like, hello?
That's the point. That's the point, my friend. That's
God.
the point.
All right. Well, today's episode, yes,
Okay.
is red flags on first dates. So,
He seems very hype about this, guys. I'm excited now.
bringing some energy to this episode.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, no, continue.
Okay. So we have kind of like a list we're going to go through of some things we found. Like,
Dun dun dun.
there's kind of a lot of them, so we're going to be kind of quick, but there are a lot of good things here that you should really pay attention to. Like, 8. He's counting. There's 8 of them.
There's 8. That means I have to make 8 slides. Are you guys ready? Ready for all the slides?
The slides are actually pretty good. I liked them last few times.
Don't know.
Well,
Anyways, I don't remember them. So.
Anyway, so the first one is they don't have an interest in you or getting to know you. Like,
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Basically, if I do kind of have this problem sometimes, but if they're just talking either about themselves the whole time or things about them or about themselves or other random stuff,
yeah,
then no bueno, not good.
no, not at all. They should definitely have some sort of interest. They want to know who you are, about you. I mean, it's a first date. Like, you guys shouldn't know that much about each other yet, anyways. So,
Yeah.
kind of important.
Yeah, definitely. The next thing on the list is being late. Now, ladies, you need to show up on time. Okay,
it's important.
You need to show up on time because, like, I'm gonna show up on time at least. Like, you know, it's kind of important.
Or at least communicate that you're going to be late for something.
Yeah.
Like, that's at least you're like, okay, you're communicating. Like, you can kind of like, a few minutes late, sure.
Yeah,
Life happens.
Yeah, there's been women that will tell me like, "Oh, I'm running late." Like, okay, cool. Like, I'm just here chilling.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's fine. You know,
But it's good to show that you value their time, guys and girls.
Yeah, everybody. God. Next on the list.
Next one is it's a red flag if they set the date at their house. That's just, I've talked about this before. I don't know if it was on an episode, but it's definitely on our Instagram. It's just dangerous. Like,
yeah.
you don't
like,
know what you're walking into. Like,
yeah. I do have a story about this. I'll try to make it quick. But one of my neighbors, I was talking with her friend at the truck yard, and which is a bar, and with food trucks. Okay, I have to admit, because like, you're at a truck yard.
Yeah, I was like,
and she was telling me about this date that she went on. She met off of a dating app, right? And you know, he does this really crazy thing where she walks into his place, and you know, he's a death metal guy, so he has like a lot of like death metal posters and all that stuff around, and just like walks into like this apartment or whatever, and is like, he's like, "Welcome to." I forget what it's called, but yeah, I think I told you guys about this.
Actually, I'm remembering.
Yeah, and he's like, "Welcome to the whatever it is," and I'm like, "You did that? Okay." Yeah, I don't think I did tell this story on the podcast.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Maybe I'm pretty sure I told you guys. But yeah. Anyways, next on the date is not on the date, but on the list is moves too fast. Ooh. Like my mouth right now.
This is definitely a good one. Like, if they're just trying to like already set up like, oh yeah, let me meet your family and like, I don't know, some kind of stuff like that off of like a first date, like that's already kind of weird. Or if you have kids, if they're already trying to like meet your kids, that's weird too on a first date. Like,
yeah,
needs to be some time.
Yes. Side note about this, might be controversial. Don't put your kids on dating apps.
Definitely. What?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Don't do that, ladies. I'm talking to you, because I look at your profiles because I'm not looking at dudes. But yeah, I see that more often than I should, and like you're putting yourself out there to literally hundreds, if not thousands of guys. Like, you don't need them knowing what your kids look like. No. I understand that they're gonna age and stuff like that over time, but no, it's not a thing.
One of those setting yourself up for failure kind of things.
Yeah. Moves too fast could also be like trying to get physical way too fast.
Yes, for sure.
Like if they are basically like There was one thing. They were like, if you don't try to sit on the same side of the booth as me or whatever. And I'm like, okay, I see that all the time, and I don't understand it because like I want to look at you. I don't want to like sit next to you. And, like that's just weird.
I mean, we even do that. We like to sit across so we can talk.
Yeah, and you guys are engaged. Well. Jerk. But yeah, I mean, moves. Generally, I think that idea is mostly like in the physical sense of just like
usually
like okay, you're trying to get physical, like touching me and stuff like that. Yeah. You guys have never sat on the same side of the booth. Yeah,
we don't like it.
Yeah, I think it's weird. Anyways, next on the list is too personal, too fast.
Yes,
I should use too fast, too furious.
Oh no. But I feel like this one's pretty good too. I mean, it's similar to the last one, obviously, like just moving too fast in general. But there's just some personal things you don't need to like bring up. Like you probably don't need to really talk about like your medical history or like your like how many people you slept with or I don't know, like other weird things that somebody would bring up on a first date that they shouldn't bring up.
It should be light. It should be substantive but light.
Yeah.
Like
getting each other.
Like you should definitely. Yeah, I mean, unless you're dying. Yeah, if you're dying, then like bare your soul.
Okay.
But like that means if like you're dying in like at the most in the next month. If you got 2 months to live, like you could meet somebody else.
I don't even know what to say to that.
It's a joke. It's a joke, people. Okay.
Holy.
If you cancel me over that, like I just win. I win at life. Make me famous. Make me famous. Okay, next on the list is talks a lot about exes.
Ooh.
All my exes live in Texas like I'm George Strait. Or they go to Georgia State.
Okay, wait, stop. You're going to say too much of the lyrics and we're going to get caught up.
Yeah, you're right.
Although that's a great song. I like that one.
It's like probably one of the best Drake songs that I know.
Yeah, it's pretty lit.
Yeah.
Anyways, you definitely on a first date should not be talking about or hearing a lot about each other's exes. Like that's just weird. You should be getting to know each other and talking about each other. So
yeah, I
mean, it could come up a little bit.
If it naturally comes up, then it's fine. But
whatever.
But generally, like try to keep that out of your mouth.
Yep,
I did make
to a minimum.
Yep, I did make that mistake on a date that I went on some time ago, and she brought up her ex, and then I was just like extremely curious because the story was weird. so just like, so then we just ended up talking about it like way too much, you know. So
happens.
Yeah, well, whatever, you know, her loss. That's how I feel. Next up on the list is always on the phone, and if we can just pause right here, and I can talk to every single, I guess, 30-something millennial and younger, maybe even like 35 and lower, huh?
I don't think the age should matter.
Okay, no, but like this happens more often with them than not.
Oh, okay.
This is what I'm getting at. But
right,
yes, everybody, all of you, every single one of you. Okay, if I'm out, the next person that I see out on a date, looking at their phone and not talking to the person across from them, I'm gonna walk up to them and say, "Get off your phone." I had to keep it clean.
Wait. But how are you gonna know they're on a date?
It's obvious.
Is it? I was like, tell me the tech. Teach me.
Yeah. You totally tell.
Sometimes we can tell.
Yeah, a lot of times you can tell because like they seem pretty interested, but like it could just be like two homies chilling. But because like whenever I would hang out with one of my coworker friends, like people would think they were on a date. I'm like, listen, she's married, and this is why like I just can't hang out with women all the time.
Well,
so but yes, please stay off your phone.
Yes.
Like it's, when you're on a date, I swear, unless you're like trying to like the only reason why I bring out my phone
to show something.
Is to show something.
Yep, looking
and
up
then
something.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'll put my phone back in my pocket just to make it like extremely obvious that like I'm not trying to be on my phone right now. Like my Apple Watch is kind of bad because like notification, like don't care.
Yeah.
You know, usually I'll be like but,
hella obvious.
Yeah. Well, I did it for the camera, but yeah, I'll usually like silence it or whatever. Anyways, last thing.
Oh, don't make it feel like a job interview. Like you should totally ask questions. You should definitely be trying to, talk about yourself, ask them about themselves and, things like that. But it shouldn't be like a bulleted list where you're asking super specific questions about their past history and like, I don't know, weird stuff where they almost have to look up their information to make sure they get it right or something. Like make it a conversation, you know, like ask just natural things that kind of flow and just, you know, just have a conversation.
Yeah. Make it natural. Natural connection. Make it a natural connection.
There we go.
Anyways.
Self-plug.
Yeah. Absolutely. Download Steady Growing today.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, that's going to be it for us today. Really enjoyed talking about these things. And remember, don't make it a bulleted list like the bulleted list that we just went through. My name is Shawn Batu.
I'm Cliffy B.
Make sure to just hit the subscribe button, the like button, the notification bell.
Ding.
Wow, that was an aggressive ding there. Wow, ding, Apollo. And make sure to, like I said, download Steady Growing today. Available in all the app stores around the world. Actually, just 2.
I was like,
but yeah. I said download. Oh yeah, and then let us know down in the comments. What are some red flags that you guys have seen? What red flags have you experienced? What is the craziest story that you have? Tell us down in the comments today. And remember, be awesome.